Directors, thank you for joining us for tonight's Tailgate Talk. With us, we have our President and CEO, Mr. John Sypek. Thanks, John, for being here.
Good evening, everyone.
This evening, we will be discussing how we've done so far this year, specifically looking at Q2, and then John is going to be sharing as well his outlook on the rest of this year. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. What are your thoughts on our performance so far?
So when I take a look at quarter two, it kind of goes from one end of the spectrum to the other, but it really can be summarized with our focus that kind of describes where we are in quarter two and where we need to go the rest of the year is safety and growth. Those are the two areas of concentration that need some help. They weren't our best in quarter two, but I'm confident for the rest of the year. And wrapping around that, which I think when I prepared for today or tonight's presentation is, in the engagement piece, it fits both.
Right.
So on the safety side, it is truly you, the protector, the supervisor, the manager, the project lead that's out there each and every day. We can give you education, we can give you training, but we all agree that safety is common sense practices and it's just paying attention and being aware. So that's, we didn't have a great first half of the year. Second quarter got a little bit better, but we're so much better than our performance in terms of incidents that I'm confident that we'll bounce back. We have great streaks. We've certainly had many facilities that are 0-0 for the year. Congratulations, you know who you are. And so we got to focus on that. And then on the more, something that we missed our revenue goals the last couple months. And part of that is maybe you could write off some of that to the budgeting process. But really, it's just winning back customers. And I say it's growing with new customers, identifying new customers, selling the value of each one of you each and every day. And it's going back to our present customers that use us now or have used us and say, can we have more, or where is the business that we used to perform? And what gets me motivated, excited, and confident for the second half of the year is the last 2 or 3 weeks, the management team, both regional sales managers and the regional managers and facility managers, have really put a focus on, I say, knocking on the doors of those type of accounts, and have had a fairly significant amount of wins. And
that's great.
So I'm excited that we're headed down that direction, but the second quarter would be growth and safety did not meet our expectations. Now, not on the flip side, because it's all part of what we do. The operational metrics in terms of GPS, in terms of utilization, in terms of managing labor efficiently, making sure we had the right amount of hours to match up with the work. All those things, the ops team did a great job out there. And
that's great.
Really, across the board, every region, including Canada, just did a fantastic job. So if we can continue to do a great job running our business, and we can add a little bit more top line, put more people to work, give people more days of opportunity to work. If you're working 4, can we get you to 5? If you're working 5, can we get you to 6? Those type of things is really incumbent upon us. And so on the engagement piece, I want to go back there again. I mean, we've spent, this is year 2 of this. It's really everyone getting to know one another, everyone to understand the value of what you do each and every day. And it's that growth piece, again, fits right into what the protector does every day. It's like, do your job in terms of that quality work zone that you're capable of doing each and every day, a smile on your face, wanting to be part of the crew you're working for in terms of doing the job briefings in the morning, understanding the environment that you're in, being part of the solution to have an efficient day. That gets the client and customer to say, I want that crew working with me each and every day. and or I want AWP, and I'll tell a friend that you need to use AWP. We can build business that way.
Right. And going back to one of the things you said, because you mentioned growth as being a key focus, and I believe it was this past quarter that we welcomed a new family.
It was great. I mean, over our last 3-4 years, we've done a nice job, and I compliment everyone that's involved in that in terms of selection and going through the diligence and then going through the integration. But NCTC out of Greeley, Colorado, Northern Colorado Traffic Control joined the AWP family. We couldn't be happier. I mean, it was a very, I don't want to say it was a long process. I think we made sure we had a good relationship. But right from the get-go, as I've said this before, you really want to make sure the cultures match. That
Right.
you have what I think is our greatest strength is the people at AWP. I think they come to work each and every day wanting to do a great job, wanting to do the best job of their capabilities, and or have capabilities to do a great job, care about safety, and care about one another. And so that's really my role in taking a look at companies is, how they perform financially. I have people that can look at those numbers and I know how to look at them, but it's really, I want to spend time with the people there. And Trish, Bill, Chris, the whole NCTC team, we couldn't be happier to have them join the AWP family. And I know they're excited too. I mean, I don't want to put words in their mouth too, but I think, our team's been working with them and things are going well. We speak every week on a call just to make sure we're moving along in terms of integrating both companies, and excited for Colorado, that area of the country. Trish took me out on 8 or 9 sales calls one day, and the prospects look good for business there in the future. So I'm very excited.
That's great. So as you look into the future of this year, Q3, Q4, what is your outlook?
Yeah,
what are your
my
thoughts?
outlook is we're going to have to work hard. I'm not going to say it's easy. We need to bring back business pretty quickly in the next 4 to 6 weeks. We need to get a little bit of rhythm of additional. We need to put out another 100 to 150 people a day. I mean, if we can put out another 500, 600 people a week, we'll be on track to meet and exceed. We can make up a little bit of what we lost in the first half, but I'm really focused on making sure we meet budget in the second half. If the operation continues to do what they're doing, then we'll be okay in that area. And safety, we'll need the protectors to do the work. So we need them accident and injury free. They need to go home the same way they came to work each day.
Right.
So if we focus on that safety piece, the growth piece, continue to do what we're doing operationally, it's going to be a challenge. I'm not going to sit here and say, I might have said here in the past and said, hey, a lot of things going on because budgets and workflow are, peaking and valleying in certain parts of this country. But overall, I think we've got an opportunity to meet our goals.
That's great. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate you being here tonight.
It's always great to be here.
And protectors, we thank you for tuning in tonight. As always, have a wonderful night and be safe.
Be safe. Thank you for what you do.